Well, it's day 2 on our Mexican adventure down here at Lake Bacarach, and I'll tell you what a lake it is. Today I'm with Tom Brooke from Shimano, Canada. We're going to see if we can't put a hurting down here in these Mexican bass today. It's a little cool this morning, but it'll get up to about 100 today once the sun gets out. And Tom, we've already broke the ice. We've already caught 3 in the first 5 minutes of fishing, right?
Yeah.
There's just none here, are there?
Coming up, Lake Bacarach, Mexico has earned a reputation over the past few years as the #1 bass lake in the world. The lake is known for producing big numbers of trophy-sized largemouth. On today's show, Bob joins Tom Brooke from Shimano, Canada, in search of some of those big Mexican monsters. And later on, Bob is joined by Real Fishing Radio co-host Gord Pizer for some evening walleye ice fishing that has a few surprises.
A smallmouth.
Here comes. Whoa. All right. Whoa, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Look at that big lighter. Yeah. That thing is a monster.
Oh, big.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Izumi.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
A real fishing show.
Oh, that's huge. Nice one. Hell, look at the size of this fish. Oh, man. All right. All righty.
Bob Izumi.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, an absolute monster smallmouth. Look at that. Whoa.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Chevrolet, Mercury, #1 on the water, and Tim Hortons.
Now that's what I call real fishing. Recently, I joined the guys from Shimano, Canada, at Lake Bacarach, Mexico, to try some of the phenomenal bass fishing. On the second day of the trip, I headed out with Tom Brooke, Vice President of Shimano, Canada, in search of a big Bacarach hog. Here, Mr. Bass. Oh, hard fighting. All righty.
Nice. Nicely done.
Yeah. Get that red eye shot right in the corner of his mouth. Now, can I land him with? Whoa. All righty. Gotta love Mexico. Mexican bass fishing. That's what we're going to be doing today, folks. I'm down here in Lake Bacarach, which is the hottest bass lake right now, I would say, in the world for big bass. And a fish there thumped a red-eye shad, and that's a bait that Kevin Van Dam designed. It kind of wiggles when it falls down. Hey folks, Bob Izumi here, and I'll tell you what, we got a great show for you. I'm here with Tom Brooke. Tom and I have known each other for forever. I mean, we go back to the early 80s, eh, Tom?
That's right, Bob.
Yeah, and you know, you were with Shimano back then. You still are. Shimano Canada has grown to be just the leader in rods and reels in Canada. And we got, what, a bunch of dealers here. How many people we got down here?
We got 28 people down here.
We're just going to be working today, just different baits, working around the lake. We got a great guide, Alex, here with us, and he's been fishing now, guiding for like 25 years. It's going to be a good day. All right. Thousands of fish here, aren't there? That's a little bigger than average there.
Bigger one? Yeah, a little bit bigger.
Whoa.
Yeah, gotta like that.
Cartwheel.
I always want to be a little careful with these. Nothing like a fistful of treble hooks.
Start your day off.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
That gets the blood going. Fishing.
Nice one. They are eating this crankbait though. This Straight King crankbait, of course, got rattles in it. And I love that red chartreuse color. There we go. Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
sorry, Tom.
Yeah. Yes, sirree.
That's your own boss. Blame the bass. It wasn't me.
My fault for sitting down.
Stay tuned, because there are more Mexican largemouth coming up.
I got one.
Oh, you got one first cast? You know, this fast retrieve, this Calais DC is just an incredible reel. But a friend of mine, Dave Smith from down Oklahoma, he literally has 18 of these computerized reels in this tournament boat, fishing the Bassmaster Elite Series in the FLW Series. And I just talked to him the other day, and him and his teammates won that big Bass Classic they had at Lake Fork, $250,000.
Is that right? Good for them, huh?
And he was using this fast retrieve reel with deep diving crankbait similar to what we're doing here. And he was casting them out as far as he could. He could outcast every one of his partners with this computer reel with no backlashes, whether it was with the wind or into the wind. And the cool thing of what he was doing is, there's another fish, is he was making the cast. Oh, that was a little bit better fish.
Okay, what are you using?
A Straight King Series 6. I got another one if you want it.
Yo, really?
One. Yeah. And they are hammering it. Here, I'm going to get this down. Let's just watch. Let's see this. Oh, there's another fish. Okay, here. There you go.
Super. Thanks, Bob. Good to go.
Oh, yeah, I got a fish on. I forgot.
Smart guy.
What he was doing is he was making incredibly long casts with this reel, and it really did make a difference for him in that tournament. Hey, have I got a better fish on than I thought that whole time? Let's see now. Oh, no, he's hooked sideways. Alex, the guide, is going behind the camera. He's going 2. He's thinking 2. He thought I had a double header on, because that's very common down here, is to get one on each hook on the crankbait. They are just eating this bait. The whole key, I think, Thomas, is stopping it every night. Oh, you got one first cast?
Okay, folks, he knows what he's talking about.
You're using the new Kumara rod, and I've got actually a crankbait crucial rod, 7.2 with a soft tip on it, but a lot of backbone. There's a fish right there, right under the boat.
That's where I got mine too. It's right under the boat.
You know, Tom, I think crankbaits are underutilized in Canada.
Well, I know I hardly ever use them, but then, of course, anything deeper than 3 feet, I've lost.
Yeah, well, they look real in the water, and, you know, with the finishes. And the funny thing is, you see this watercolor here is probably a foot at best visibility, which is a good color for largemouth. And the reason we've chose these colors that we're using today, brighter colors, some chartreuse, and then this one here is very common in Texas with red. They love red crankbaits in Texas for some reason, but that's bright. And of course, it's also got the rattles in it. Very, very important. Okay.
There are still more Lake Bacarach bass coming up. But first, we head to Lake of the Woods to do some ice fishing. Stay tuned.
Alrighty! Yeah! Oh, man!
Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View. Sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water. When preparing for a big ice fishing trip, the final detail is the inevitable pit stop for live bait. It's like having an insurance policy that guarantees action on a short winter day. As temperatures drop, keeping things alive can be a real problem. Sure, you can add movement, but fact is, fish aren't that crazy about frozen dinners. Lures like jigs and spoons have their moments. Then again, there are a lot of days like this. We took a lesson from winter steelheaders who prefer using roe bags. They keep these organic baits unfrozen inside an inner pocket. You can't do that with minnows, but you sure can with soft plastics. It's even possible to carry a week's supply. To be certain, we field tested a wide range of these baits on a number of different species. Surprisingly, we found they worked just as well as live bait. Unlike old-style rubber, they remained soft in cold water, and whatever's in them, fish swallowed them down. Better still, they could be trimmed to suit any situation. From the endless variety to choose from, we couldn't help but notice the tube jigs are a particularly hot item. Big trout like steelhead, lakers, and brookies simply go head over heels for these things. Whatever you're after, give soft plastics a try this winter. They'll keep on working long after your live bait has kicked the bucket.
Shortly before the trip to Mexico, I joined Real Fishing Radio co-host Gord Pizer and my neighbor Mark Alford out on Lake of the Woods. It was late in the evening, and according to Gord, it was the perfect time to start catching walleyes off a shoal as they moved in to feed.
Here he comes. He's right on it. Probably big perch. Got. Oh, I got him. I got him. Probably a small walleye, maybe. Just dropping it down to show Mark.
Now, Gord, I didn't even get rigged
this,
up yet.
A smallmouth.
Gord, I didn't even get rigged up. Yeah, so he hit a few times?
You know what? There's a whole school of them. They'll be down there right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're on it.
So now we got to move a bit.
We'll just move 10, 15 feet, and then all of it's a good sign, though, because all of a sudden, as soon as that sun hits the horizon, then the walleyes will just flood right up on this.
Oh, walleye.
Hey,
All right.
here's the start.
Lindy Little Joe, it's a max gap jig. I just got it tipped with a minnow, just something nice and simple.
Well, he gets his minnow.
Hey, what's going on? Nice one, all right. Is it a walleye? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Little guy, but see, Bob, as soon as the sun hits the horizon.
That's when the wallies hit?
Yeah.
Gord, you make a great guide.
The video game.
Oh, it's great. I'll tell you, that ice machine's incredible. Oh,
another
smallmouth.
Ooh, a nice smallmouth. The bass man can't get away from
I
him.
thought for sure it was a walleye. I watched that thing come right up on the sonar. Isn't that something?
Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, no, I'm not disappointed, Gord. I'm not disappointed. Now, up here in Ontario Sunset Country, up here in the north,
Yep.
smallmouth catch and release is open all year
The
round.
only time you can keep them actually is July, through the summer open month seasons, and then it opens actually the 1st of July, and then through the winter, once the season closes the end of November, it's catch and release for the rest of the year. This is a good walleye show, and we've caught walleye already, but
Yeah.
and often they're intermixed.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, we're not targeting them, and we're also fishing in a depth, Bob, that's pretty good. It's only 28, 30 feet here, and they go right back down quickly. So
Yeah, this cold water, it's not hurting them, man. Thumped it pretty good. Incredible. Watched it come right up on that ice machine there. And I'm just using one of these new HT rods. It's one of the signature series, and it's like a medium action that I've got here. Here we go. Uh-oh. It got close to the hole, Gord. I've got actually a fluorocarbon leader. I'm running fire line on here as a main line, and then I've got a fluorocarbon leader on. Okay.
I'm guessing lake trout. What are you guessing? Big walleye?
I don't know. Here, let's see. Oh, I had it. Oh, I had it close.
Could be in northern, but they don't. Oh, good fish. They don't usually bite in the dark.
I'm using the new Stratic reel, Gordon. It's just so smooth for this ice fishing. Oh, yeah. There we go. Look at that. Oh, pike.
Hannah.
Big pike. All righty. Yeah. Oh, man. Nice pike. Yes, sir. Gord. Look at that fatty. Whoa.
Now, it broke our line right there.
What a fat pike.
You're the appropriate person to catch that big fat pike, Bob.
That is a big pike. Let's get that baby back in. Gord, thank you, man. Oh, my hand! My hand! My hand is actually frozen. Woo! Not a bad sampling of the ice fishing up here with my co-host of the Real Fishing Radio Show, Gord Pizer. The sun's going down. It's about minus 25 right now. No wind, which is nice. But wow, shall we pack up?
I think we'd better. It was a good hour and a half.
Thank you, Gord. That was awesome.
Don't go anywhere, because we're heading back to Lake Bacarach, Mexico.
Well, folks, what do you think? Can Bob weigh that accurately?
This tip of the week is sponsored by Coleman.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one there.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Alrighty. Little swim bait fish there. Look at the size of that fish and that bait. That is a big bait, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's tip. Big baits, big fish. Do big baits catch bigger fish? I believe that big baits do increase your chances of hooking up with large fish. Sure, you can still catch big fish on small baits, but you're going to catch a lot of small fish too. Increasing your lure size means that the small fish will leave your bait alone and you can hone in on the big ones. Trophy fish don't get that big from only eating tiny bait, and we've often had monster-sized fish attack smaller fish as we're reeling them in. This just goes to show you that casting a great big King Kong lure is not too large to catch those giant trophies. Alrighty, whoa, baby.
Good looking fish too, eh?
Oh, yeah. They're getting bigger. Oh, he's off. That one's like, 6-7 pounds. Folks, big baits, big fish. The proof is in the pudding.
Now, Bob, what do you think it is about a mud line that seems to have all these fish stacked up on it?
I think they hide in it to ambush bait.
Okay, that makes sense.
We used to fish them on Rondo Bay on Lake Erie growing up for bass and pike. And it's the same every lake, doesn't matter from Ontario, Canada to Mexico. You get a mud line formed by wind, wave action. The fish use it. I've seen salmon and trout use it. River mouths. There's a fish. Oh, I lost him. Seen muskie. And I've seen fire and I've seen rain. See the mud line right here, along here. My cat, right there. There we go. It's nice when you can call your shots, Tom.
Makes great TV, doesn't
Yeah, I
it?
love it.
Yeah. The Babe Ruth of fishing, Bob Izumi.
Oh, yeah, Tom. Nice
There's
one.
another one.
There he is. Nice one.
It's in the threes.
Oh,
Nice
nice
one.
one.
That's a little bigger than that last one.
And I'm going to tell you what I think it weighs because I know I can guess exactly.
You can you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, folks, what do you think? Can Bob weigh that accurately?
It's 3 pounds, 8 ounces.
3 pounds, 8 ounces. Okay. There you go, folks. Look at that.
313
and a half. 313 and a half. And as Ray Scott would say, mark it.
Okay, so that means I was under. See, it makes me look better as a show host, Tom, to underestimate. It makes me look humble and honest. This one here is right in the ounces. Yep.
Yeah, I think so. No. It was on wood, Bob.
I know what happened. See, we've caught so many fish today that the hallucinations are starting now. Long cast, you think everything's probably a double-digit fish.
Yeah.
Tom basically felt that was a closer for the show as the sun's going down on day 2 here at Lake Bacarach. But on that note, Tom, we are losing light, so we'll keep fishing. But I think we're going to have to say goodbye to the folks because it's going to be dark soon, but we'll fish right till dark. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When you get an opportunity like this, you want to max it right out.
And it's the perfect temperature. It's been wonderful temperatures down here. We're here. Well, it's actually May 2nd today, and a beautiful place to come to. If you're looking for an amazing trip, what do you think, Tom?
Oh, it doesn't get much better than this.
Thanks a lot, man. It's been a fun
Thanks,
trip.
Bob. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. This is a big fish. That is a fish of a lifetime. Well, that is just amazing. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. Wow. That was too cool. Oh, man, what a fish. Look at that.